guys, this is Kendra.
I'm Ashley.
And we are back with the second week of the highlight reel. Thank you guys so much for checking out Kendra McAllister last week. We interviewed her. She's on the Hunter team and she has some really good points to take away. So we hope that you guys also got something out of it. But yeah.
This week we will be interviewing Jordan Shanks. Jordan, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jordan Shanks from Team Straight Outta Thompson. I've been a business advisor with Dex and now Dex YP and now Thryv for almost 4 years. So 3.5.
Well, let's go ahead and get right into the questions. Why don't you let us know what your biggest success has been so far this year?
Okay. In terms of biggest success, I guess you can go by either certain amounts in dollars, or you can go by just, finding your own way and your own path. And I'd say that let's just go with something pretty recent that's in people's memories of I sold 3 or 4 of the 349 Thryvs in the last 2 weeks.
There you go.
That's just pure increases. So I'd say that's probably the biggest, success this year at least.
Sure. And what value do you see in the 349s? Like, why do you pitch those, and why do you think they're so successful when you do pitch them?
Well, I guess first things first is just knowing that the worth of the software. So what I mean by that is having specifically somebody in line to do your social post for the business to take that time aspect out. I mean, it's worth far more than $100. I'd say the website portion is really successful, and then the reviews and how Google has recently made review monitoring and backwards to that a two-way street. I'd say like that alone sells it instantly without anything to do with leads or phone book ads or anything.
And then, just to follow up with that, what's one thing that's imperative to your success here at Thryv, and why is that?
I would say setting the agenda and setting the expectations. Setting the appointment. So if somebody calls in and wants to cancel with you, which we always have, or somebody says no, just tell them, hey, the reason for my call wasn't to go on your program right now, it's to set an appointment. Listen, I work by appointment only. It's setting that stage that they know they're not just getting another person from a call center with a thumb, where.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice to just say that, so then you can guide however you want to from there. You've set the stage. I'm a professional, so are you. Let's both take time together to do this at the right way.
Kind of thinking about how long you've been here, and you have been here for a while. So looking back at when you first got here to how you feel about now, like what are some of the differences?
Oh man, there's so many differences. I don't know. The biggest thing that probably held me back was just using logic. I know that sounds weird and really vague, but knowing that we offer a product that's better than other people do, and just going with that. I mean, having that confidence. I wish I would have probably gone to that extreme further. I mean, just using logic. These business owners are spending $30, $40 at a time, and they think it's a lot. It's not. And sometimes if you if you have that confidence and you take that extra step, that's really what has elevated me now versus, I would say at the start, was just knowing my worth and knowing our worth.
I mean,
I know that's kind of a skip of a question.
No, that was a good answer, but what helped you gain that confidence? Is it like what helped you understand what your worth was?
It's definitely teammates, definitely managers, but really it's falling on your face too. Like, that you're going to have unsuccessful things that are going to make you more successful. So make it from A to B quicker. If you need to get from A to B, just like the business owners need to know, get from A to B quicker. Like, don't waste the time in the middle, just make it simple.
How do you keep a positive mindset, and what keeps you motivated, just because we have things constantly changing here, obviously, and things don't always work as perfectly as they're supposed to?
Positivity. Again, I'd say probably that's the great thing about us versus premise, is you do have the people around you. You have that camaraderie. If you're not feeling great, find the person that is feeling great that day and find a way to be more like that. I mean, we all have our off days. I know Kendra said it last week. You can't be 150% effort every day and motivated and confident. It's just not possible.
Right.
So, I mean, find a way to bridge that. Even if you could be a little bit more successful this day, then do it, because anything's better than the minimum.
Right.
You know, so I don't know, positivity. Tell a funny joke. You know, I always laugh. So
Yes.
silly, stupid dad
Yes,
jokes.
you love to laugh. One more question. What would be a good piece of advice that you would give to the rest of the floor?
The biggest thing would be, again, confidence and just ownership. Like, no one's going to tell you, I mean, they will, but just no one's going to tell you what to do. Just do what you think is right. For if you were running your business your own way, like, how would you make profit? How would you connect to your employees? Just making sure that you know you're the owner. You know, bring your managers problems that you can't fix. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of those if you really get down to it.
Right.
And don't go down the rabbit hole. Just take care of business the way it should be. I don't know, confidence and ownership.
Cool.
I like it. I like it. I definitely took a couple of things from that already, even just, talking about going from A to B quicker and thinking about the camaraderie around us. I definitely think that both of those things are important. So,
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people can probably take away some success just by learning a little bit more about the $349 bundle,
Right.
help themselves make more money, and yours have all been straight increase too. So, I mean, for us to just kind of be confident, understand the value of that, and pitch it, I mean, I think,
And join me.
yeah.
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 We both definitely appreciate you sitting with us. I look at you as somebody who kind of flies low key a little bit, even though you're always doing great things. So I think it's good for everyone to be able to hear some of the things that you have to say. So yeah, thank you for sitting with us.
Cool.
And
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
other than that, we'll see you in
Appreciate
a
y'all.
couple
Thanks.
weeks.
thanks.